When the boys liberated Jesse's truck, they found a set of off-road tires in the back. Now the General was ready for some hill climbing. Meanwhile, the boys decided to head on over to the Duke farm and plan their next move.
Now that we got Uncle Jesse's truck, we can yank the bars right out of the cell wall.
More fancy driving ain't gonna shift Roscoe.
What about dynamite?
Daisy, we want to break Uncle Jesse out of jail, not blow him to kingdom come.
Not for the jailhouse, silly. No, just for show. No one will get hurt, and it's sure to bring Roscoe Redden.
That dynamite at the coal mine is a health hazard. Just breathing on it could set it off.
Back in the days of shine running, Luke Duke would run refreshments up to the miners at the Hazzard coal mine.
Good. We'll save on fuses. Now let's get to that mine.
That Luke's got a memory like a steel trap.
There's the police. Let's have some fun. Thought we were supposed to keep out of trouble.
Pull it over, Dukes.
Looks like we got company, cuz.
Get rid of them. We ain't got time to socialize.
Dukes ain't gonna get the best of us. Oh, be cold train.
Now this is what I've been waiting for. A good old-fashioned car chase.
Now, where did they come from?
Dang it, won't shake 'em. If the General Lee is good for one thing, it's frustrating the law.
Okay, we lost him.
Good work, Bo. Let's head for the coal mine.
Dang, the mine shaft's all locked up.
Reckon there ought to be a key down near the old abandoned miners' huts. Looks like we might have to do some fancy driving to get that key.
Fancy driving is my middle name, cuz.
Sit back and relax, folks, and enjoy the show.
We've got the key, cuz.
Head back out to the mine shaft gates, Bo. That's where the dynamite is. You'll use this here key to get to the dynamite in the mine shaft.
We're here. Let's get the dynamite.
If you thought it was a little too warm before, it's going to get a heck of a lot hotter. Ain't nothing more foolish than walking into a mine full of leaky old dynamite sticks. Except driving out with one.
This has got to be the dumbest stunt I ever had a hand in.
Yeah, well, watch the road, or we're gonna be blown right off it.
Let's head back to town the way we came.
Careful, Bo. We can't afford to wrangle with the police this low. Come on, cuz. This ain't no funeral parade. Pick up the pace.
It'll be our funeral if I don't.
Forget the roadblock. Head down that track through the woods.
Taking the woods track ain't gonna be easy.
Now that stick of dynamite might be the only thing that separates them Duke boys. More ways than one.
Heard tell there's been some logging going on out these ways.
Okay, Luke, I got it covered.
around these trucks, cousin. We're running out of time.
I know. So if Cooter's at the jailhouse,
Stands to reason we ought to go there, too.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Whew, just be thankful we got here in one piece, cuz.
The boys got their dynamite, and it was high time they got Uncle Jesse out of the jailhouse.
You can rev it all you want, Luke Duke, but I ain't budging from this spot for nothing.
Don't bet on it, Roscoe.
Of course, everybody's got a soft spot. And the Dukes had a pretty good idea where old Roscoe was doing his.
What? Why, you... Oh, sorry,
You gotta
boss.
give Roscoe one thing. He's dependable.
Afternoon, Uncle Jesse.
See, I know what you're up to, Jesse Duke. Don't you move a muscle.
And here comes the cavalry.
Well, hey, Uncle Jesse. Need a lift?
You couldn't have picked me up in a car with working doors?
Uncle Jesse, you got any suggestions?
Back in the good old days of running shy,
We only got time for the short version, Uncle Jesse.
as I was saying, when I used to run shine, we'd find us a barn to duck into and wait for the police to pass on by. Just remember which neighbor around these parts has a barn we can hide in. I think we're okay. You did a fine job, son.
'Twas a heck of a plan, but it worked. When Jesse was free, the boys could get back to saving that orphanage. There's a big Duke family powwow happening over at the Duke farm. Maybe y'all ought to be there. Now, time was when the Duke boys could outrun all the police in Hazzard County. Roscoe's been setting up speed traps, and wouldn't you just know it, he's been counting on someone to take the bait.
When I was in the pokey, I overheard J.D. Hogg's hiding something secret at one of his stills, and it's got to do with your orphanage.
But Boss Hog got a still under every rock in Hazzard County. Where do we start?
I also heard J.D.'s drivers picking up a load, and I aim to follow him.
Now, wait just a second, Uncle Jesse. You can't...
Being locked up hadn't set right with Jesse. So while Bo and Luke twiddled their thumbs, Jesse waited for Boss Hogg's man to drive by.
Lost sheep to shepherd. Heard tell Boss Hog's shine runners at the farm near the swamp.
I'm betting that's 3 Oak Hill. Elder, what in the tarnation do you think you're doing? What sort of a vehicle is that shine runner driving?
Heard tell it's a flatbed truck, Uncle Jesse.
There he is. Now, I gotta stay far enough back so that he don't see me, but not so close as he spots me. What in tarnation is Enos doing here?
Wish I was back in that picnic days. Dang, that stuck button.
Let her back off. spot me. That boy sure is dragging his tail. Well, looky here. I can smell that shine brewing a mile away. Hopefully this here moonshine runner will clue me in to Boss Hog's plan. Just gotta keep my eye on him for long enough. Best slow down or we'll be scraping bumpers. That boy sure is dragging his tail. I keep getting too close. Best wait till Enos gets out of the way. I smell something fishy, and it ain't supper. Huh, ain't nothing more than moonshine. What have we here? Hog Heaven Fishery and Water Sports Park. Well, there ain't no lake, and why, that slimy toad.
Jesse Duke had uncovered a terrible secret. Boss Hog was set to flood the whole valley to make a vacation paradise. Only a lot of good folks was going to lose their homes, not the least of which was a bunch of orphans. Let's head back to Boss Hog's moonshine hut in the swamps. Jesse had discovered Boss Hog's evil plan to flood the valley. Getting home to tell about it was another story. Hog was kind enough to lend him a still. Of course, he didn't know it at the time.
Roscoe, we got Duke trouble in the swamps. Uh-oh, time to get going.
Roscoe, Jesse Duke snooping around my secret you know where. Don't chase him away before he sees my secret you know what.
Shepherd to Lost Sheep, I got a whole posse of smoky bears heading my way. Care to lend a hand?
Oh, Uncle Jesse, Cooter's putting a new transmission in the General Lee. We're grounded.
Okay, I'll handle this one myself. See you at Cooter's. Shepherd out.
Jesse Duke.
Sheriff, you ain't got the know-how or the driving skill to catch a Duke.
Uncle Jesse, I don't want to hurt you now. Why don't you just give yourself up, all peaceable like?
Now, Enos, you know that's not possible.
Forgive me, Uncle Jesse, but I gotta ask you to pull over.
You can ask all you want. Loose these pesky critters before I get to Cooter's.
Lost sheep to shepherd, lost sheep to shepherd. Y'all still playing with Roscoe and Enos?
Shucks, Bo, I'm just toying with them a bit. Before I meet you boys at the garage.
All right, Jesse, pull it over right now. I'm an officer of the law, you know.
Oh, yeah? Name me one law you ever followed.
No, Boss Hog's gonna have my gizzards for breakfast.
Give J.D. my regards, Roscoe. Gotta get this here still back to Cooter's. Now to get this still off the truck and tell the others what's going on. J.D. ain't gonna get away with this.
Boss Hog is gonna blow the dam behind the orphanage and turn Hazzard County into a water park.
That permit was for a fishery, not fishing. But we can beat him if we win the Hazzard County Derby.
The bad part about small-town living is that there ain't no privacy from nosy neighbors.
How? There ain't enough prize money in the world to pay off that mortgage now.
Well, let me tell you all about it.
Win a derby? How's that gonna make a difference?
Well, see, I didn't hear the whole...
Can't even get in the race without an official entry form, and only I got 'em. Still, it don't pay to underestimate Jesse Duke. We may have to launch Operation Water Wings a little early.
Oh!
That there brew is the smell of victory. Now, all we need is enough paint for our little surprise, and that entry form is ours.
Uncle Jesse! Uncle Jesse!
Here comes trouble.
You must have scared Boss Hog something awful. He's gonna tear down the orphanage right now. There's bulldozers all over town and a demolition crew on its way, Uncle Jesse.
Well, what are we waiting for?
You boys got to get that paint. Cooter can stop the bulldozers, and Daisy'll handle the demolition team. You gotta stop them bulldozers, Cooter.
Ain't but one thing I'm better at than fixing cars, Uncle Jesse, and that's a wrecking 'em. Crazy Cooter to Shepherd. I'm on the road and I'm hunting for gold.
Head to the town square first, Cooter. That one's closest.
On it, Uncle Jesse. Over and out.
Heard tell the dozer's picking up the remains of J.D.'s statue before it goes to the orphanage.
Want me to save the place, Uncle Jesse?
I got enough useless rocks on the farm.
Well, looky here. That dozer driver must be on break. Reckon I'll just borrow his bulldozer for a minute. Now, with all this construction going on, you'd think there'd be a ditch handy. I just gotta find me a ditch or something to drive this thing into. This bulldozer's got itself a Well, looky here. Another driver's on. No wonder Hazzard's always under construction. Ain't no work ever done.
Never mind that, Cooter. Find a mine shaft to hide that dozer in.
Well, time it to a hog and throw me in the mud. God damn it!
Get on down to Fox Hollow. Old Jethro's fixing to leave for that orphanage, and he ain't bringing candy.
Read you loud and clear, Uncle Jesse.
You watch old Jethro now. He don't take kindly to driving.
Woo! Lucky his aim's off. Now that good old bull must be a sick, no ornery farmer in sight. Whoa!
Thief! You're a thief! You're a dozer! I am a jailbreak all the way! Remember that thief! Dozer! Quit! Come back here, thief!
Sooner I can get this here dozer in that there creek, sooner I can get to the boar's nest. I earned it. Yes, sir, Bob, I can hear the sweet sound of that bubbling brew. Praise Cooter to Shepherd. I'm fresh out of dozers.
Even a blind hog finds an acorn now and then. You done good, Cooter.
Daisy, you gotta stop those demolition workers from finding the orphanage.
Yes, but how, Uncle Jesse?
Any old how. Knock down the road signs if you have to.
Yes, sir, Uncle Jesse.
Shepherd to Bo Peep, there's a road sign on the highway on your way into town. You gotta get there quick.
I'm gonna have to drive fast if I want to stop that demolition team.
You're a duke. You'll get the job done.
Bo Peep to Shepherd. I can see the demolition truck.
Now, girl, Daisy, try blowing your horn and create a little confusion once the driver's through.
Bo Peep to Shepherd. There's a truck heading this way, and I'm gonna try to...
And you see the road sign at the end of the highway? Tap
It looks like they've fallen for the trick. Where to now, Uncle Jesse?
Well done, Daisy. Head for the picnic ground. There's a truck coming that way, too.
10-4. I'm on my way, Uncle Jesse.
Chef Roscoe, I got Daisy in my sight. Well, stop her, dummy. Chef Daisy she ain't done nothing wrong. Edith, I'm your superior officer, and I say arrest Daisy Duke. Oh, you dipstick. You lost her on purpose. No, sir, Chef Roscoe. I don't think I did.
You can't help but pity poor old innocent. Roscoe's always riding his tail for something.
Losing Enos is easier than falling backwards off a greased pig. I gotta get moving or those orphans are gonna be sleeping in my bed. Go peep the shepherd. Okay, I'm coming up on the next road sign.
Pull up next to the side and wave down the driver. That'll stop him. Shepherd to Bo Peep. Pretend you got car troubles to distract the driver.
There weren't nobody in Hazzard County better equipped to lead men astray than Miss Daisy Duke. One bat of those eyelashes and she'd steal the key to your heart, or the key to your rig.
Go peep the shepherd. That's another truck heading the wrong way. Is that all of them?
You got 'em all, Daisy. Now, best get to the boar's nest before Boss Hog notices you ain't there.
Okay, Uncle Jesse. Either what you're in, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
That there's a busted brake line and a short case of what you don't know can hurt you.
Well, I declare, I made it, and just in the nick of time.
I tell you, cousin, I'd rather be out destroying those bulldozers than scrounging for paint.
Yeah, but we gotta think about the big picture here. If we don't get that paint at the junkyard, we ain't gonna get that entry form.
Looks like we've done picked ourselves up a tail.
Make like a dog and shake it. You don't want Enos cornering us in the junkyard.
Hang on, cousin.
Sit back and relax, folks, and enjoy the show.
The gates are locked. How are we gonna get that paint now?
Remember that drainage canal round the back? Find that. Find our way in. Take the dirt road coming up on the right. There's a shortcut we can take. Floor it, Bo. We need to clear that junkyard fence.
I'm on it, cousin. You just grab a hold of something. Ow! Not that.
You got a clue as to where that paint is, cuz?
Sure I do, Luke. In fact, I'm driving to the back of the junkyard now.
Sweet Bo, where'd he come from? Keep your eyes open.
Got the paint. Now how are we gonna get out of here?
Did you see the ramp near the front gate, cuz? You in the mood for another jump? Punch it, cuz.
Faster than a bee-stung stallion, cuz.
You already used that one, Bo.
How about slicker than a ball-tired semi on a mile of wet asphalt?
Oh, I'm gonna get you, Duke.
You in the mood for another jump, cuz? Because the one by the front gate will get us out of here.
Now? Can't nothing ever go right.
I'll beat you boys flat enough, flat, Jack.
That's a heavy limo, Luke. How's the general gonna stand up to it in a muscle contest?
Boss, what are you doing here? Ever send a child to do a man's work, especially a ham-fisted one like you, Roscoe?
Ain't nothing free in this world, cuz. See if you can't ditch him at the broken bridge down by the river. There's that broke the bridge, cuz. You sure we can make it across the river?
Ask me again in a minute.
If you ain't gnawed off your fingers yet, you might want to cross it.
Yee-haw! Wish them Duke boys was on my side.
With Boss Hog's demolition team out of commission, the Dukes were finally able to concentrate on getting that entry form. All their plans were about to come together at the Boar's Nest.
Those meddling Dukes. First they demolished my demolition team, and now they's up to something with that Derby.
Well, they won't get this form while I'm here, boss.
At home, it's them.
Oh, don't worry, little fat buddy. I'll protect you.
Dummy, if they was after that form, they'd come inside. But they's up to something outside, and you're gonna stop them. But now, go, dummy, go! Shepard, you crazy cooter. You got one of them lawmen on your tail?
Yes, sir. Roscoe's falling for me.
Pull him away from the nest to give us time to get part 2 of this plan up and running.
How far away do you want me to take him, Uncle Jesse?
The racetrack should be far enough. Them dumb Dukes. The longer Roscoe chases them, the further they get from this beautiful entry form. Well, dang that Roscoe. I knew I couldn't count on him for nothing. Enos,
Yes, sir, Mr. Hogg.
get out and find them Duke boys. And when you do, throw them in jail along with that ninny you call a boss.
You mean you, Mr. Hogg?
No, not me. That dummy Roscoe, dummy. Now get.
Reckon I'll take him up to the coal mine.
No, Mr. Hogg will take that out of my paycheck.
Let's get Enos to the mine. It'll take him a while to find his way back.
Hey, Skunker Shepard. How you doing, Uncle Jesse?
Just fine, Cooler. I got Enos sniffing closer than a hound on a raccoon's behind.
You got Enos up in the coal mine yet, Uncle Jesse? What's going on?
I got him down by the river, boss. And I got him up by the coal mine.
How could they be in both places at once?
And still be standing right in front of you.
And still be standing right in front of you. Huh? Ah! But you, how'd you...
Practice.
And 3 General Lees.
Oh, that was fun.
Think he'll come after us?
You Dukes ain't getting away that easy. I was running shine in these hills with your Uncle Jesse.
Reckon I can outdrive Boss Hog with my eyes closed.
I tend to agree with you there, Bo.
Sheriff, I gotta find a coal mine. Eat it, you dipstick. You get dirt down by the river. You widgets, you got snookered by fake General Lees. I got 'em here in front of me.
We're having some fun now.
You come back here, you Dukes. I'm gonna...
They don't know what's going on.
serious violation of your probation.
Find something to run him into, Bo. Something big. Keep him on our tail, cuz.
Don't lose, old JD.
Lost sheep to Bo Peep, lost sheep to Bo Peep. Boss Hog ain't going nowhere for a while.
This ain't over yet, you dukes.
Congratulations, boys. Uncle Jesse's plan worked. Now, why don't you get that freshly stamped form over to the track?
Did you say stamped? We were supposed to stamp it?
Well, for goodness sakes. All right, I'll bring you the stamp at the starting line, fellas. Little Bo Peep, on her way.
Miss Daisy, I can't let you into Boss's office.
Not even a teeny-weeny little peek. I promise I won't be long.
Ain't nothing in the world gonna move me from this door, Miss Daisy. Those darn dukes, I'll get them!
Ooh, found the stamp. Now I gotta get out of here.
Now, where y'all reckon that brake fluid came from? It's just about time for the Hazzard County Derby to start. Why don't y'all stop by Cooter's Garage and get ready for the race?
My brakes! No! Help! I'm in trouble! The car's out of control!
Sit tight, Daisy. We're on our way.
Which way would that be, cuz?
Rainbow Canyon! I'm heading straight for it!
Enos and Cousin Daisy's car is out of control, heading for Rainbow Canyon.
I'm coming, Daisy. Don't you worry about a thing.
Told you that busted line would come back to haunt him.
Be sure to use that turbo, or we're never gonna make it.
Okay, boys. I'm gonna try and get her off the road.
Nice to see you, Uncle Jesse.
Well, now, I can't have my girl going over a cliff. Not gonna be any good for you, boys. Sorry, Daisy.
Thanks for the picture!
You still got any of that moonshine booze left, Bo? All right, Daisy, we see you.
My cat's never stopped! I'm a goner!
Truck's all busted up.
Are we the only folks in Hazzard not running into things today?
Just keep hitting that vehicle till it stops.
Hang in there, Daisy. Cooter, where are you? We're headed toward the canyon.
Here I come, here I come. Hey, y'all, looks like you're on your own. I done lost control of my vehicle.
Thanks for your help, Cooter, you dang fool. Try and get in front of Daisy to slow her down. Easy.
We did it, cuz. We saved Daisy.
Just in the nick of time, too.
Oh no! I've made y'all late for the Derby! You'll never get around the canyon in time for the race, fellas.
Well, maybe we don't have to go around the canyon. Between Cooter's turbo and Uncle Jesse's rocket fuel,
We could go over it.
You'll be smashed to pieces!
Well, it's better than drowning when Boss Hog gets his hands on that dam.
well, we should be able to get up enough speed from up the road to jump that canyon, Bo. Be sure and use that turbo, or we're never gonna make it.
Hold on, cousin.
Only a few have driven off Rainbow Canyon before. One or two on purpose, but none have ever landed anywhere. Never. Till now, that is.
Yeah, let's do that again.
Later, cousin, we got us a race to win.
Now all they have to do is save the world, or at least their part of it.
ain't started yet.
Hey, there's Boss Hog. Don't he look mighty satisfied with himself?
After having saved Daisy and jumped the canyon, you'd think them boys be plumb tuckered out. But the day weren't over yet. Bo and Luke needed to get to the starting line of the Hazzard County Derby.
Read it and weep, boss. An official entry form, stamped and everything.
Even if you win, it ain't enough to buy back that orphanage. You lose.
I think you're forgetting something, boss.
And what's that?
After we win, we get interviewed live on TV.
What the? Wait, whoa, but you ain't never won a race against my 00. And it's got a nitrous oxide system, not some moonshine gas. See you from the winner's cycle, boys.
Ain't nothing stopped us before.
Except that cup of coffee.
If them Duke boys win, I'm ruined. And when I say I mean you. Get it?
Yes, sir. You betcha.
Bo, we gotta win this race if we're gonna save Hazzard County from becoming a fishbowl.
Well, cousin, I don't plan on losing.
Just keep an eye out for anything unusual. You know Boss Hog will be fixing to stop us.
3, 2, 1.
Bo-Peep, Kalawashi. Now you boys be careful out there. You know Boss Hog will be planning something to make sure he wins that race.
No need to worry that pretty face of your face. Just enjoy the race.
Well, Bo, you said you wanted to jump that ravine again. Looks like you got your wish. Don't forget to use that moonshine boost.
I'm on it, cousin. You just grab a hold of something.
Please tell me that's the last time you ever have to jump that ravine.
Oh, come on, Luke. Or nothing. That truck swerved out in front of us on purpose, Luke.
And I know why. That's Roscoe P. Coltrane behind the wheel of that there truck.
Yeah, ain't getting away from me this time.
Boys, you win this race and y'all gonna get the biggest kiss ever.
Well, we ain't kissing cousins for nothing, Daisy.
Punch it, cousin.
I got you, 00. Ain't no car better than General Lee.
Now, as you well know, these Duke boys run a good contest. And there ain't no better competition south of the Mason-Dixon line than Boss Hog's 00.
Ain't nothing faster than the double zero.
If you ain't gnawed off your fingers yet, you might want to cross it.
Shepherd the lost sheep. Keep an eye out for Roscoe. He's up to something with that driver of Boss Hog's.
Read you loud and clear, Uncle Jesse. Is that Roscoe again? He's lost his mind.
He's gonna try and ram us.
Best avoid that by heading off-road, cuz.
Shoot! Boss Hog really don't want us to win this here race. Let's see how the General handles off-road. You said it, Luke. With all this planning and scheming, I forgot how good it was just to race.
That was some fancy driving, cousin. I could have done it better myself. Ain't just a pretty face, are you?
Oh, shucks, Luke.
Punch it, cousin.
Faster than a bee-stung stallion, cuz.
You already used that one, Bo.
How about faster than a turpentine cat?
That one, too.
How about slicker than a ball-tire semi on a mile of wet asphalt?
Only Florin's going to win this year race, Bo.
You're making good time, cousin.
Got you delinquent Dukes now.
really think those two big old softies are capable of killing anybody? They're just trying to slow us down.
You boys ain't gonna finish this race.
Roscoe just won't quit.
Steady now.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on. Cousin, the General never felt so good.
Dukes ain't gonna get the best of Rush. Go, Pete Coltrane.
Ouch. Don't know about you folks, but something.
We won! Nice driving, Bo.
Couldn't have done it without you, fellas.
You work for the camera?
Why, that doofus. I'm trying to hear the sound of my own doom.
Well, first thing, we'd like to thank our family and friends for supporting us.
Also, we'd like to say a few words about Boss Hog.
Catch me, Roscoe. I'm gonna faint.
Hazzard County Orphanage has been going through some tough times. The local bank has even been trying to foreclose on their mortgage.
We're proud to announce that Boss Hog has donated the orphanage and all the land behind it to the orphans.
What? Listen, boss ain't never said nothing about giving nothing to no...
Are you trying to send me to the electric chair? Hit, that's right.
Oh, that was mighty nice of you, buddy. I didn't know you had it in you.
Me neither.
Oh, thanks for everything, Cooter.
Any old time, Bo.
Well, we couldn't have done it without your rocket fuel, Uncle Jesse.
Speaking of which, Cooter, what do you say we go and see if there's any left over?
Now there's a plan.
Oh, I'm just so proud of you boys.
You did it! I guess that car is just as fast as you said.
You want to find out for sure?
Bo, you've been driving the General this whole time. I want to try out that new rocket fuel.
Now, you don't reckon he's gonna do what I think he's gonna do.
Wouldn't change if they could.
Y'all come back soon, you hear?
System like a true modern day Robin Hood.